Good evening class. In previous video we have discussed so many characters of Mendel's experiment, and we have also discussed why Mendel have selected the pea plant only and which types of characters they possess. Okay, and next topic is our the most important and benefits topic for the exam purpose, that is monohybrid cross. Okay, from last video I have told you that what is the meaning of monohybrid. First I want to tell you that mono means single and hybrid means special type of character is called monohybrid. Okay, and here using single trait, इन्होंने एक ही trait को लेकर he has done the experiments of monohybrid cross. Okay, so one by one we have to discuss how the monohybrid cross play an important role. Okay, so he has taken the pure tall and he has taken a pure drop. Okay, and this is the tall, मतलब ये बड़ा था एंड दिस इज ड्रॉप छोटा था. सो प्योर टॉल की बात करते हैं, दिस इज कॉल्ड कैपिटल टी एंड ड्रॉप की बात करते हैं दैट इज कॉल्ड स्मॉल टी एंड स्मॉल टी. Okay, so after that they have taken both the types of characters and this characters is also called parental characters. Okay, this is called p1 or we can say that parental characters means parents के characters थे and the both the characters are homozygous. Okay, wow, homozygous. What is the meaning of homozygous? Homozygous means same types of characters are called homozygous and different types of characters are called heterozygous. Suppose I am giving an example here. If there is a capital T and one small t, it is the heterozygous. Okay, next suppose it is a capital T and small r, it is called heterozygous. Here capital T and small y, it is also heterozygous. Homozygous means if both the characters are same, means capital T and small r and capital R and small y. So these all are the characters of homozygous and heterozygous. So Mendel has done the first experiment in monohybrid cross by taking a pure tall and pure dwarf. Okay, so he has done the experiment of F1 generations. Okay, F1 generation में इन्होंने offspring को देखा. So what was the result? The result was that he has done cross between means they have done the cross pollination between first plant to second plant. Okay, suppose here this is the plant. Okay, and this is also a plant. Okay, and this is tall and this is dwarf. So he has done the cross pollination from that plant to that plant. So same as it is, he has done the cross breeding between same types of characters. It means the character will be capital T and small t. When they concluded both of them, the result capital T and small t. Second stage, they have also done experiment with second character, same as it is capital T and small t. Okay, next they have done the same experiment, it is called capital T and small t, and next they have done experiment with capital T and small t, the result is also capital T small t. So in F1 generation the result we obtained, and that is all the characters are generally tall. Okay, why? Because here tall is the dominant character and small t is the recessive characters. It means that tall जो है अपने characters को they can show their character in any situation in anywhere. Okay, so this is tall and here I am writing here tall is the dominant character and capital T is the recessive characters. Okay, so why? Because capital T is always in capital in nature, because they can able to express their own expression, and here capital T and also small t. So four outcomes we have obtained and all the four outcomes are generally tall in nature. There is not a drop. It means the conclusion is that जो parents के जो F1 generation में जो भी daughter cells निकल कर आए, they all are tall, not a drop. सभी के सभी बड़े थे. Okay, then after that they further done experiments with taking two characters. Okay, from single trait. Okay, so what was the result क्या था इनका? The result में अगर हम देखेंगे तो most important taking two characters, first one. इन्होंने दो characters को लेकर इन्होंने cross किया. Okay, so the result is most important capital T here and here capital T. Okay, then second he has done capital T with small t, and next he has done with capital cross capital T and small t, and the last one is the strange one we got that. Okay, what was the strange in F1 generation? This is called F2 generation. Okay, this is filial first generation and this is second generation. Parent generation, daughter generation, and second is F2 generations. Okay, this is grandparents, this is father, and this is our sons. Okay, so this is, we can easily note that. The first one is that in F1 generation all the characters are tall. जितने भी characters हमको निकल कर आए F1 generation में, they all are tall. ठीक है. But most important, when we cross breeding between same type of single trait in F2 generation, we got one thing in strange. हमको एक चीज यहाँ पे अलग से मिली and that is called small. ठीक है. ये small characters हमको निकल कर आया. It means that ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर टॉल. ये तीन कैरेक्टर्स जो थे टॉल निकल कर आए, एक कैरेक्टर जो था वहां पे ड्रॉप निकल कर आया. इट मींस द चेंजेस occurs in F2 generation. F1 generation तक हमें कोई भी चेंजेस नहीं मिला. Why? Because all the characters are tall. Because every characters consists capital T. हर एक characters में capital T है. Means it is capital T, this is capital T, यहाँ पे भी capital T है, यहाँ पे भी capital T है. ठीक है. So this is the tall characters. But after the conclusion of F2 generation, we got that there is a two types of systems are generally occurred. First, this is tall, and second, this is drop. ओके, एक कैरेक्टर्स यहाँ पे ड्रॉप निकल कर आया और एक तीन कैरेक्टर्स ऐसे थे जो यहाँ पे टॉल निकल कर आया. इट मींस दैट द चेंजेस ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स मे बी चेंजेस फ्रॉम after the cross breeding when we reaches into the F1 generations. Okay, most important point. F1 generation there is no changes, all the characters are tall. When we reaches to the F2 generation, three characters are tall and one characters are tall. Taking an example of if the parents of mother and father both the colors are generally black, but when we reaches in a F2 generation the color of their child may be brown, not black. अगर F1 generation तक अगर माता और पिता के कलर जो है आई कलर जनरली ब्लैक इन कलर है, जरूरी नहीं है कि जो F2 जनरेशन में इन तीनों के ब्लैक होंगे और एक का क्या हो जाएगा, ब्राउन होगा. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स. ठीक है, ये जो है आपका डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स निकल कर आ रहा है. सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस वी हैव टू टेक अ स्पेशल लुक ऑफ F2 जनरेशन अकॉर्डिंग टू द जीनोटाइप एंड फिनोटाइप रेशियो. ओके, सो what is the genotype and phenotype ratio? And last I have told you that genotype means the genetic makeup of any organism is called genotypic ratio, and phenotypic means the physical appearances of ratio is called phenotypic ratio. ठीक है, genotypic ratio का मतलब जो genetic characters से related रहते हैं which is concluded as a gene, जो अंदर के characters that is called genotype, and phenotype means the external appearances of characters are called phenotype. So here we have to discuss that most important part of today is genotype and phenotype. So here we have to discuss that what is the exact genotype and phenotype ratio. Okay, so genotype ratio means if you are coming to the next point, there is a different types of characters are there. The first one is tall. It is tall मतलब homozygous. It is homozygous and it is also a homozygous. Why? Because both are consisting of same type of trait. इनमें capital T है, यहाँ पर capital T and capital T है. ठीक है, sorry small t and small t है. So यहाँ पे अगर कैपिटल टी है और यहाँ पर स्मॉल टी है, मतलब दोनों के कैरेक्टर सेम है. इट मींस दे आर कॉल्ड होमोजाइगस. अगर कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट सेकंड एंड थर्ड की बात करते हैं, हियर वन इज कैपिटल एंड सेकंड इज स्मॉल. ठीक है, एक कैपिटल टी है दूसरा स्मॉल टी है, एक कैपिटल टी है दूसरा स्मॉल टी है. सो द कंक्लूजन इज दैट द जीनोटाइप रेशियो इज कैपिटल टी और कैपिटल टी की बात करते हैं तो हियर द जीनोटाइप रेशियो इज 1 एंड एक कैपिटल टी एक स्मॉल टी, एक कैपिटल टी और एक स्मॉल टी. यहाँ पे दो कैरेक्टर्स हैं. इट मींस द सेकंड यहाँ पे आएगा एंड नेक्स्ट मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एक कैपिटल एक स्मॉल टी और एक स्मॉल टी. इसका मतलब ये भी इन चारों के आउटकम्स में एक ही बार आया, दैट इज कॉल्ड 1. So genotype ratio is 1:2:1. So most important you have to write down because most of the time this type of genotype and phenotype ratios are asked in the examinations. Okay, so next coming to the next important point, we have to discuss that so most important point is that after coming to the next point that we are going to discuss the phenotype ratio. Okay, phenotype ratio is the most important part. Why? Because we are just going to discuss there is a three different types of character. Here is a capital T and here is a capital T and here is a capital T. It means three characters are generally tall in nature. यहाँ पे तीन characters जो हैं वो tall को show कर रहा है. It means phenotype ratio में भी 3 and 1 is small t and small t. यानी एक character जो है वो drop मतलब small, ठीक है, that is called 1. So most important point, we have completed the monohybrid cross, and monohybrid cross means it is the most important beneficial part. Why? Because monohybrid cross is done by using a single trait. इन्होंने single trait को लेकर cross किया था. The first one is pure tall and second is pure draft, but both the characters are homozygous in nature. जो भी characters थे homozygous in nature के थे, they have done the cross breeding between two different types of traits by using self pollination, cross pollination की मदद से इन्होंने किया. After F1 generation all the characters are tall. जितने भी characters थे वो सब tall थे, but in F2 generation 3 characters are tall and 1 character is drop. एक characters छोटा आया, बाकी 3 characters बड़े आए. So the conclusion is that the genotype ratio is 1:2:1. It means 1 एक यहाँ पे homozygous है, 2 यहाँ पे एक capital T small t, दो characters ऐसे हैं जो heterozygous है और एक जो है homozygous है, बस small t है, ठीक है. That is called genotype ratio. And next is phenotypic ratio में generally 3:1. It means that 3 characters are generally tall. Why? Because 3 characters are consisting, first letter is capital T. यहाँ पे भी T है, यहाँ पे भी T है, यहाँ पे भी T है. So that is called capital T means tall characters. Here small t means drop. So this is enough for monohybrid cross. Next we are going to discuss dihybrid cross. Okay, so most important, next we have to discuss that dihybrid cross. Okay, why in dihybrid cross the Mendel has used two different types of traits. Okay, now Mendel is used two different types of traits. Why? Because in monohybrid we have seen he has used single trait, and here two different types of trait. Capital R, capital Y, and second is small r, and next is capital Y. Okay, so when they found the gamete from both one, they have to make a cross between both capital R and capital Y. में से हमको capital R और capital Y निकल कर आया, and here small r and small y में से when they have crossed between this the small r and small y, both the types of gametes are generally निकल कर आया, ठीक है. That is called the gametes. इसको हम gametes कहते हैं. After that they had to make a next step of Punnett square. Okay, Punnett square model. Punnett square means this is called the Punnett square because monohybrid cross, and it is. So next here we have to see that we can use by making a Punnett square. Punnett square is the special type of square board in which the monohybrid cross and dihybrid cross can be done. Okay, and this is my homework for you all. You have to make a monohybrid cross in a square method. Okay, and send me in my personal WhatsApp. So here Mendel used two different types of traits by doing cross between that, and it is also cross with that, and it is also cross with that, and same. Okay, so after crossing they get the adject form of different types of traits, and traits may be round yellow, traits may be wrinkled green, and traits may be wrinkled yellow and round green. Okay, round green means there is a different types of traits are occurred after crossing between this Punnett square. So I am just drawing and making in one special board, so you all have to follow very strictly. So when they have crossed between capital R, capital Y, the result is also capital R, and capital Y and capital Y. Second, when they cross between that, it means one capital R and one small r, and one capital Y, and second is also capital Y. And when they use, this is also called capital R, capital Y, and here capital Y, small y. Next, they have done cross between capital R, capital Y, and one capital Y and small y. Then इसका क्रॉस करने से हमें ये निकल कर आया. नेक्स्ट स्टेप, वी हैव डन द एक्सपेरिमेंट विद दिस कैपिटल R, स्मॉल r, कैपिटल Y. नेक्स्ट इसका इसके साथ क्रॉस स्मॉल r, कैपिटल Y, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट दे हैव डन द एक्सपेरिमेंट विद कैपिटल R, स्मॉल r, and then they have cross between capital Y and small y. Okay, next step is capital R, one capital Y, and y. So here after that you all have to follow same as it is in first to third square. Next, I am just showing you all have to make in your fair copy. Second, most important is, so all the gametes are generally appeared as, okay, same here, R, small y and small y. Okay, so most important point you have to focus that. After that we are just going to discuss the last one is capital R and small r, capital Y, small y. Next, capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. Next, capital R, small r, both small y. And next, RR and YY. So this is the contrasting characters of wrinkled green. Okay, so here wrinkled green comes in first time. Round yellow means round yellow where the different types of dominant character, where R is the capital R called dominant or round yellow. जहां जहां पे आपको कैपिटल दिख रहे हैं वो this is called round. ये वाले हैं, ठीक है. This is one also. ऐसे कर करके टोटल आपको 9 characters मिलेंगे. So here the ratio will become as 9 ratio 3 ratio 3 ratio 1. This means 9 round, 1 wrinkled, and 3 wrinkled yellow and 3 round green. Okay, so you have to focus by looking square board, and if you get any doubt you can ask me. And next you have to also focus NCERT book because there is a dihybrid cross is also given. Okay, so here I am just going to describe all the cross between the dihybrid cross. ठीक है, most important if you looking round yellow में here 1 2 3 4 and 5 6 7, okay, 8 and 9. तो ये सब जितने भी कैरेक्टर्स थे, जितने कैपिटल्स थे, दैट इज कॉल्ड राउंड येलो. रिंकल्ड में देखेंगे तो रिंकल्ड वेयर आर इज ऑलवेज एक्सप्रेस इन अ स्मॉल वे लाइक दिस 1 2 and 3. Here आर शॉर्ट. ओके, तो ये है आपके रिंकल्ड येलो एंड नेक्स्ट रिमेनिंग इज राउंड ग्रीन, और जितने बचते हैं वो राउंड ग्रीन हो जाते हैं. सो दिस इज द रेशियो ऑफ डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस. सो इट इज माय सेकंड होमवर्क इज दैट you all have to make a special notes regarding the monohybrid cross in single thread and dihybrid cross in double thread. Okay, and make special notes regarding this by using Punnett square. Punnett square means square board types. Okay, after completing you all have to send me your answer sheet in my personal WhatsApp. Okay, till then whatever I have taught you all have to follow very carefully. Thank you students.